project. He helped me do the guidelines also.
Congratulations. It's really fantastic.
Mr. Chava is a district
Lovely to
He's
meet
a
you
law
also.
student from this district. Chava, over here. That is One is who's the witness? She's the witness and she's the supporter. We've trained them on that. So the testimony, this is kept off. This is only if the identification is to be done of the witness, of the accused. So they just show the photograph. So at some point in the trial, after making the witness comfortable, we normally have cushions and all on the ground also. Small children don't like to sit on chairs. Here there's no space. So we worked around this. The questions are put. This mic is not supposed to be here. This is the only thing which is here. She gets an earpiece. And the judge puts the question to the support person. The support person articulates it for the witness. This camera is 360 degree and the whole room is visible to the accused at one point of time. You just get to see that. And the witness has no interface with the courtroom, doesn't know what's happening there, doesn't see the accused at all. So the effort is only to ensure comfort of the witness and victim.
So you get the witness from there?
From there, and this is the risk. Yes, yes. We try to do pre-visits also, so that the witness is brought in and is made comfortable as they do in Canada. Chief, come on. Here we've been able to go a little bit this space. Now the students are shown, but now you can see the judge. Now you can see the इसका light बंद करें. But if the witness says, a lot of children have said they want to tell the judge, not related to a support person or a person, so then you bring the witness over there. And the accused, this is the rule, the judge comes in first, the accused goes in the presence of the judge, he closes the door and he can't see inside the toilet. And the light is closed. But from inside you have a full view of the child, so whatever's happening inside. We'll just show the, yes, you start the trial, we'll just show you a vendor. This is to communicate with his lawyer. You know, you want to ask this question, she's saying wrong, so they provided this. ऑडियो जोर से करना थोड़ा ऊंचा इसका माइक कम है बोलिए इसका जोर से You can hear that. It will be a little better there. This one, ये connected नहीं, plus उधर का mic must be. Judge के question नहीं सुनाई दे रहे, ये connected नहीं है. Sanjay's mic is not connected.
He is not on mic.
मिस्टर गर्ग ने माइक भी ऑन किया है अपना उनको बोलिए अपना माइक ऑन करें एवरी कोर्टरूम इन द कंट्री हैज हिज लैपटॉप्स एंड कंप्यूटर्स देयर इज नो रीजन व्हाई टू कम दिस इज वेरी मच एक्चुअली द कोर्टरूम we just out of we blocked the door from outside is existing and for the last 2012 we began this since then I'm investing in people have called Flavia Agnes has come and seen it. People, from Delhi and report have taken it. They bring up the district judges. Don't they talk? It's such a simple
No.
Door is not closed. No, that's why.
Let's go out.
Very good.
Part-1.
Yeah, they made it.
I warmly welcome to the dais Honorable Mr. Justice Madan B. Lokar, Judge, Supreme Court of India and Chief Guest of this inaugural event. Honorable Ms. Justice G. Rohini, Chief Justice, High Court of Delhi. Honorable Ms. Justice Geeta Mittal, Judge, High Court of Delhi and Chairperson of the Committee monitoring implementation of guidelines pertaining to sexual offences and child witnesses. Honorable Mr. Justice R.K. Guaba, Judge, High Court of Delhi and member of the said committee. Shri A.K. Chawla, Learned District and Sessions Judge, Headquarters, Hazari Courts. Ms. Rekha Rani, Learned District and Sessions Judge, West District, Hazari Courts. We would also like to deeply and humbly welcome Honorable Mr. Justice P.S. Teji, Judge, Delhi High Court. Honorable Mr. Justice I.S. Mehta, Judge, High Court of Delhi. Mr. Justice Madan B. Lokar. I now request Ms. Rekha Rani, Learned District and Sessions Judge, District West, Hazari Courts, to present a potted plant to Honorable Ms. Justice G. Rohini. I now request Mr. Sanjay Garg, Chairman, Vulnerable Witness Committee, Hazari Courts, to present a potted plant to Honorable Ms. Justice Geeta Mittal. I request Ms. Kaveri Baveja, Member, Vulnerable Witness Committee, Hazari Courts, to present a potted plant to Honorable Mr. Justice R.K. Guaba. I now humbly request Mr. Mukesh Gupta to present a potted plant to Honorable Mr. Justice P.S. Teji. I request Mr. Hemraj to present a potted plant to Honorable Mr. Justice I.S. Mehta. I now request Ms. Harleen Singh to present a potted plant to Honorable Ms. Justice Sangeeta Dhingra Sehgal. I now request the Secretary of the Bar Association to present a potted plant to Swati Maligal, Chairman of Delhi Commission for Women. Thank you. We are very fortunate to have you here now. Nelson Mandela, lovingly known as Madiba, said, "There can be no keener revelation of a society's soul than the way in which it treats its children." This being the fulcrum of all our efforts, we are working towards ensuring sensitive, empathetic and witness-friendly courts. I humbly request Mr. A.K. Chawla, Learned District and Sessions Judge, Headquarters, to deliver the welcome address.
Madam Justice G. Rohini, Chief Justice, High Court of Delhi. Honorable Madam Justice Geeta Mittal, Honorable Mr. Justice R.K. Gaba, Honorable Mr. Justice P.S. Teji, Honorable Mr. Justice I.S. Mehta, Honorable Madam Justice Sangeeta Dhingra Sehgal, Madam Swati Maliwal, Chairperson, Delhi Commission for Women, my colleague on the dais, Madam Rekha Rani, Learned District and Session Judge, Shri S.C. Suri, the Registrar cum Secretary to Honorable the Chief Justice, Delhi High Court, my dear colleague, Learned District and Session Judges, Shri Yogesh Khanna, Shri Talwant Singh, Shri Amarnath, Madam Asha Menon, Principal Judge Family Court, and the other Principal Judges Family Courts, Shri Rajiv Khosla, President Delhi High Court Bar Association, Shri Amitabh, Honorary Secretary Delhi High Court Bar Association, Mr. D.D. Sharma, Honorary Secretary Delhi Bar Association, Mr. Sanjeev Nasyar, who has just come, President Delhi Bar Association, learned public prosecutors, police officers, distinguished guests, and ladies and gentlemen. I am greatly honored and pleased to welcome you all on this historic occasion of the inauguration of Vulnerable Witness Deposition Complex at Hazari Courts. For an effective justice delivery system, it is imperative that the witnesses, particularly who are vulnerable, are provided a conducive environment so that they can depose freely and comfortably. To elicit and secure complete and reliable evidence of such witnesses, and with a view to minimize their secondary victimization, it is essential to ensure that special measures are adopted and due assistance is provided in recording their testimonies. Creation of Vulnerable Witnesses Deposition Complex at Hazari Courts is one such step in that direction. On this occasion, it is my profound privilege to welcome Honorable Mr. Justice Madan B. Lokar, Judge, Supreme Court of India. His Lordship has vast experience in civil, criminal, constitution, revenue and service laws. His Lordship has been Additional Solicitor General of India before His Lordship came to be appointed as Judge of Delhi High Court, and has also been the acting Chief Justice of our own High Court. His Lordship's interest in judicial reforms, computerization of courts, judicial education, legal aid services, juvenile justice and ADR is well known and does not require any elaboration. Today, on this historic occasion, the presence of Honorable Mr. Justice Madan B. Lokar reflects the concern of His Lordship towards vulnerable witnesses who come in contact with justice delivery system and who are undoubtedly the backbone of our justice delivery system. We welcome you, sir. We are also proud to have with us Honorable Madam Justice G. Rohini, Chief Justice, High Court of Delhi. Her ladyship has been actively practicing in Andhra Pradesh High Court dealing with civil, criminal, labour and service matters before being elevated as a judge of High Court of Andhra Pradesh. Her ladyship has taken up the issues of protection of girl child, working women, and better relationship between the bar and the bench. Her ladyship, as we all know, has done the distinction of becoming the first woman Chief Justice of our Delhi High Court. Her ladyship has always encouraged and guided us in this project and has been our continuous support. We welcome you, ma'am. Honorable Madam Justice Geeta Mittal, Judge High Court of Delhi, who is the chairperson of the committee to monitor proper implementation of several guidelines laid down by the Honorable Supreme Court as also the High Court of Delhi for dealing with matters pertaining to sexual offences and child witnesses. Prior to her appointment as a judge of Delhi High Court, have had an illustrious legal practice in all the courts besides other judicial forums. As a judge of Delhi High Court, her ladyship has equally presided over various jurisdictions. Besides others, relevant to today's event, her ladyship gave the landmark judgment in the case of Virendra versus State of Delhi, taking note of the fact of embarrassment and reservations of those concerned, including the prosecutrix and the witnesses, which result in a camouflage of the trauma of the victim's experience. Her ladyship is the force behind the creation of the vulnerable witness deposition complexes at Karkaduma and Saket, and now the Hazari courts. Her ladyship's striving efforts to ensure long denied justice for the victimized, indomitable spirit in turning challenges into opportunities, and her visionary tenacity in striving to uphold the basic right to human dignity were recognized way back in 2008 when her ladyship was awarded Distinguished Alumna Award 2008 by the Honorable Vice President of India. It is her ladyship's personal efforts and constant and able guidance that the Vulnerable Witness Deposition Complex has come to be created at Hazari Court Complex. We welcome you, ma'am. Honorable Mr. Justice R.K. Gava joined the judicial service shortly after completion of studies of law and has dealt with almost all the jurisdictions of law quite brilliantly, and his lordship, before elevation as a judge of the Delhi High Court, has been instrumental in the creation of second Vulnerable Witness Deposition Complex at Saket Court Complex, which is functioning quite smoothly and effectively. Now his lordship is here with us to push the project further as a member of Vulnerable Witness Committee of High Court of Delhi. We welcome you, sir. I once again extend a very warm welcome to each one of the distinguished guests present today. I hope we will succeed in our endeavour to provide a viable environment for the recording of the testimonies of vulnerable witnesses. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We are all well aware that Honorable Ms. Justice Geeta Mittal, Chairperson of the committee, has passionately and consistently, in her judgments and in equal measure with other efforts, worked towards ensuring rights of children and other vulnerable witnesses. I welcome Honorable Ms. Justice Geeta Mittal to the podium to deliver the introductory address.
Honorable Justice Madan V. Lokul, Supreme Court of India, Honorable Justice G. Rohini, Chief Justice of Delhi High Court, my dear brother Justice Gava, District Judge Mr. A.K. Chawla, District Judge Ms. Rekha Rani, the District Judges in the audience, my brother and sister judges of the court, very learned dignitaries in the audience. I will not even try to name all of you because each one of you is such a special friend to me. Having associated in various capacities and for various reasons with each one of you, it is extremely heartening to see the very vibrant presence of the office bearers of the Delhi High Court Bar Association as well as the district bar associations. I am gratified by the presence of Swati Maliwal. We truly appreciate your presence. We miss the presence of the Delhi government, which has been a very active partner in the endeavour which we have taken here today. We are joined by several academicians here, led by Professor Ved Kumari, I see there. I see Professor Mrinal Satish, I see Aparna, who have facilitated this program, and each one of you in the audience who has contributed to this program, whether it be in putting together my slides in my chamber or otherwise. The staff at the District Court Saket, at the Delhi Judicial Academy, at the Delhi High Court, including Ajit from the library in the Delhi High Court. Access to justice, basic human rights, is recognized as a fundamental right under the Constitution of India. It is well established that it is basic to the rule of law. That procedure is important to justice delivery is encapsulated in the phrase, procedure is the handmaiden of justice. Much has been written about how equal access to the legal system is not about putting everyone through the same procedure, but is about designing procedures that accommodate special factors. These could include any kind of risks, harms, secondary traumatization, disability, etc. to enable a meaningful participation of special groups. This is essential to enable not only equal outcome but also for dispensation of justice. I dwell on these issues as a precursor to what I want to say to you to explain this program, because many of you have not seen how the program came to be evolved. So far as the criminal justice system is concerned, a uniform procedure for trial of all offences and examination of all victims or witnesses does not necessarily result in equal access to justice. I will illustrate this in a moment. Rather, it may severally impede the same. The Vulnerable Witness Project, an initiative of this committee of the Delhi High Court, is an example of what judicial intervention and judicial leadership can achieve in this regard. It is a vital response which recognizes and addresses the several barriers to the effective participation of victims of sexual violence in the criminal justice system and special groups as children. Simply put, we can call it simply the Witness Assistance Program. The traumatization of a victim of sexual offence is compounded as a witness in the courtroom is completely without support in an alien courtroom if it is without any special facilities, where men outnumber women, and more importantly because of the presence of the accused person. In February 2012, Ms. Suzette Jordan, I will now briefly tell you about the story of Suzette Jordan, who was a rape survivor, gang rape survivor, a 38-year-old mother of two girls who was brutally gang raped in a car in Kolkata and then thrown out.